Why do I need good carriers?
By the way, are we live? It says going live. Can you see us? No, you're not live. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, wait. Okay, so yeah, so hit refresh because I think we're live. Double check that. I think we're live right now. I think I see a live stream. So do me a favor. Although there's no viewers, so mic check 1 2 3. Let's check. Okay, it should be. Yeah, I think we got viewers. I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. Okay. Thank you for your patience. You know the deal. When we're live and we're ATI and we're remote, we never know exactly how the stream's going. Actually, I went live earlier from the podcast stage, and the stream didn't push out immediately, but then it caught up and picked up. So Wi-Fi's dicey and all. Okay, back to you, Ty. So Ty, why are we at Used Car Week? Oh, Mark Rodeke's here. Hey, what's up, Mark? Thanks, buddy. Yeah.
Hey, it is Tuesday night. This is when everybody
Yeah,
calls
this
in.
is Tuesday Nights Live, man. Yeah. So, and people are like, what are you guys doing? Can you hear us okay? Can you see us okay? Blood, sweat, and gears. Thank you. We're live. Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Mark. Cool. Awesome. So, and you know that when we're live on location, it's not the normal 2 hour, slugfest, right? So Ty's gonna walk around here, I don't know, in a bit and do some live interviews. But we like talking about why we go to the trade shows. And we're on a podcast stage right now in this main foyer area. Now, there's not a lot of people here right now. It's cocktail reception happening. It's the end of second day. It's used car week, which is a 4-day extravaganza for retail, wholesale, dealers, auctions, tech. What are other topics? Yeah.
So I ran into you. So just so everybody knows, when Ty and Jay come to these things, it's not this right here. It's like, hey, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah, dude. We're never. Yeah. This is the
so,
closest we've ever been at a trade
Jay
show.
and I haven't actually had time to sit down and talk about how's it been going. But last time I saw you, I passed you in the hallway, and you're like, oh man, I just had the best meetings.
Whoa.
Can you fill me in real quick? I mean, really, I don't know what
Okay.
you talked about.
So, all right. So you know what? Okay, I didn't even make it to a session today. Now,
Which, by the
I
way,
hate to
I'll vouch for
confess to that live. I was networking the whole time. So here's the deal, and we made a list. Hey, there's Andrea Amico. So actually, we do have live audience, which we never have. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. This is cool. Andre's gonna join me live. So okay, you're gonna sit right here, and we're gonna sit close so this microphone can pick us up. Okay, so we're live. Okay, this is live hugging on ATI. So all right, Andre Amico, please say hello again. Tell us a little bit more about you and what's going on at Used Car Week.
Hi, it's a pleasure to be here on your show again. Thank you, Jay. Which is my microphone, and
this is the microphone.
That's the microphone. Yeah. We're good. Used Car Week is great. We had the first 2 days now. This is the kind of the changing point from talking about repossessions and dealerships, and now moving into remarketing. And so this is kind of the peak of the activity. A lot of people are still here from the first 2 days. A lot of you are coming in for the next 2 days. And this is a fun show. San Diego is a good place, and the Cherokee Media Group does always a great job.
So one of the things happening at Used Car Week is that, okay, you're walking through the hallways, and you never know who you're going to run into, right? So it's
well,
random.
Unless somebody with blue hair, and then it's kind of obvious.
Right. That's the only time you know. Okay, so now why blue hair? What is the blue hair? Yeah.
Oh, well, so a few years ago, I discovered a way to hack into cars through Bluetooth, and I started to present it to manufacturers, and I thought, let's do something fun so they don't remember me, and I think they do. So
yeah.
So yeah, and then we've done it a couple of other times since then.
Works.
So yeah, and so you just talk, and people started to ask, hey, are you the guy with the Bluetooth, and are you the guy with the privacy? And so it's just stuck.
I like it. Yeah, no, it's good marketing.
Well, I don't know about that.
Or something. Yeah. Well, so, all right, so you have random business conversations, right? You're walking through hallways, and anybody who's been at a trade show can relate to this, whether it's Mid-America Truck Show or a committee meeting convention or a trade show like Used Car Week. Digital Dealer, AHA, IATA, no matter where
Yeah.
you go to, where you go, it's those random conversations and networking that you get to do. It's so, it enriches. Finish that sentence. What does it do?
Well, it helps you, first of all, build a network of people that you can reach out to for anything from advice to hopefully business opportunities. And it's also a way to reconnect with, friends. Honestly, there's a lot of people that I know that we have no business relationship whatsoever. Probably we're never gonna have one, but we just know each other from bumping into each other all the time, and they're just nice people. So it's a good way to reconnect with everybody.
But, and those
And
relationships do lead to introductions, connections, or other conversations that do lead to business.
yeah, and this is such a small industry. I mean, it is the largest industrial sector on earth, automotive, and yet
Wow.
it's a small industry, right? And it's always the same faces. And tomorrow somebody that you talk to today that doesn't really have anything to do with you may change job, and now they're another company where you actually know somebody. And so it's always helpful to develop a network of people within your industry. And I think Used Car Week is such a great place for it. Cherokee Media really does a great place.
They do a
great job.
great job. And there's a lot of information. I mean, that's part of it too. You have information floating around with brochures and then business cards and booths. So there's lots that goes into, a lot
Yeah.
to try to put this show together.
It's a big machine.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So, and I think that I like to touch upon these points because I think that, here's another business card. I think that it can be overwhelming or intimidating, and it's also expensive, right? It can be expensive,
Can be.
or the timing isn't good. There's many ways to find reasons not to go to a trade show, or it's not for me. I'm not going to build business.
Yes, and I think that everybody needs to make the decision on what to expect. Right? What we always do before going to any trade show is to internally discuss what is it that we want to achieve, and then after we go there, we try to debrief of how what have we achieved that we didn't plan, and what is it we didn't achieve, and is this still a good fit for next year, or should we go somewhere else? But Used Car Week is one of those. I mean, this is kind of the place of the year that collects the most people under just one roof in 4 days. And so, if you have never been to one and you want to try to go somewhere, this is probably the place where you have the biggest pond of people in the industry that you can talk to.
And if you're a small,
And you've seen, specifically for your industry, you've seen how many are in the transportation, right? Just in the exhibit hall.
oh
right?
my gosh.
I mean, everybody.
So I put a list together. Yeah. So I've got, I don't know where my list is, but I came up with 11 auto transport vehicle
Yes.
logistics companies in that expo
Yes,
hall.
yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
11.
Well, everybody needs to move cars, and the nature of moves are changing, right? Because there's fewer cars, but they travel further. There's smaller loads because you have a dealer that bought a car online that is 300 miles away. They know that they can resell it because there's little inventory, and now you got to figure out how to move one car. This is very different from 3 or 4 years ago, where you were trying to figure out, how do I get 8 cars at my local auction? And so the nature of the business is changing, and this is a good place again to connect.
We're talking to Andrea Amico, and we're live at Used Car Week. And really, what we're doing is we keep on having more conversations and getting demos. And what I was going to say is that for a smaller, mid-sized business that is putting together a trade show strategy,
Yes.
some of the essentials you have to have. I'm going to start with elevator pitch. You have to know what it is that you do that you can explain to somebody quickly.
Yes, and also show up with a plan, right? You should know who you want to talk to. Are you trying to connect with other transporters because you're building a network? Are you trying to talk to startups or established players that create marketplaces because you want to be on their short list? Make sure you have your objectives and then go and execute on them. And you can start just by visiting. You don't need to commit immediately to having a giant booth. Start by visiting, see how that works for you, see what everybody else is doing, and try to find the good ideas, do more of those, and find the not so good ideas and don't do those. So,
And
there's a lot of learning talking to
that
people.
is right. And so I'm glad you said that, because so one of the things to do is, as you prepare your own business, watch others identify and then reshape and refocus what it is that you're doing.
I mean, I
It's an
don't know you,
amazing
Jay,
learning
but
experience.
everything I
Amazing.
learned in my life is because I screwed up something. Can I say
All
screw up
right.
on your
Yeah,
show? I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, you could definitely say that.
But
Yeah, you could
everything you
and it's
learn in your
true.
life is because something got messed up, right?
Yeah,
And then the
absolutely.
best thing you can do is to figure out how to not do it the next time. And so uh, keep your eyes peeled out for what your competitors are doing, because occasionally they will do something that is not quite right, and you can learn from their mistakes as opposed to yours. It's way cheaper.
That's right. And so what we say then is, as you listen, and a takeaway here is, we want to help you get ready to grow your business, go to a trade show, change up the way you're doing things, and you can contact us. Send me an email, autotransportintel@gmail.com. You can call or text Ty, 417-483-2764. Your company is Privacy for Cars.
Yes, sir.
Your website is privacy, the number 4, cars.com.
That's me.
All right. And your company helps, so you say it. You got the elevator pitch.
We help deleting data from cars. We create a variety of privacy and security protections for cars. Yes.
Right. So when you get in a rental car and you plug in your USB and it plugs in your phone and the display says, "Are you ready to transfer all your data?"
Well,
Whatever happened.
sadly, even
Thank
if
you.
you say no, there's a lot of other
Okay,
stuff that still
exactly.
migrates into it.
Okay, so now that you're scared, Andrea, his company, helps protect your personal data, scrub it from vehicles that are then, whether they're rented again or sold or whatever. Andrea is helping protect your data from getting into the wrong hands, which, as we know, is not something you want to happen.
Yeah, and today we serve most auto auctions, which means most auto finance companies and fleets, etc. And actually, a market is really being booming for us is dealerships. More and more dealerships want to have our platform. And actually, I wonder if there's some of the transporters that offer services of transportation. If you're picking up a trade-in from a consumer's home, is this a service that maybe you can offer in collaboration with the dealership, right? Because somebody needs to execute that deletion, and why not to the driver of your company? And maybe there's a revenue opportunity there. So if you want to contact us, go to our website, privacyforcars.com, and
Privacyforcars.com.
then there's a little contact us form, and just let us know what you think.
Cool. Andrea, thank you so much. That was awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks very much.
This setup is fantastic.
Dude, thanks very much. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, awesome. So that's Andrea Amico. And what's neat too is, like, Andrea and many other relationships are, they grow over time. Okay, Frank's coming up. Oh man. Frank Zombo, what's up? How you doing? Man, awesome. All right, so this is going to be a little awkward, but we're going to do this. Okay, so this is our microphone. Yeah, we're going to be close. Okay, so mic check 1 2. So you see that line jumping right there? Say mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
Okay, now look at me and say it.
Mic check, mic check.
Okay, so the audio got through. Okay, so this is Frank, and here's our camera.
Got it.
So this is Frank Zombo. Now Frank, and part of your background is you're a football player, right?
It's kind of a Kansas City guy like you, right?
Kansas City
I played for the
Chiefs?
Chiefs for 6 years.
Wow.
Lived in Overland Park, not far from you in Lee Summit, right?
Wow, man, that's crazy. Yeah.
Name dropping there. Recently just got into the vehicle logistics world. A little bit of a difference from my roots from playing football, but loving it so far. So I've been in it for a few months now. And,
Wow, that's
yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. All right, so now you are, Frank, you're with, tell me more about where you are now and what you're doing.
I'm with the Auto Hauler Exchange, and what we're trying to do is connect vehicle shippers with carriers directly. Trying to eliminate some of the middlemen. We got a dashboard where shippers post,
right?
Carrier's the customer. Carrier doesn't pay anything. We're trying to get more money back in the carrier's pockets. They check out just like they would on Amazon. We're trying to build out right now our network of carriers. We got a bunch of dealerships right now moving vehicles. They're going to post just like you would post a product on Amazon. Carriers check out. We connect them. and eliminate a lot of those costs that go to some of those middle folks.
So carriers are immediately going to like this idea because carriers are going to be more in control of the rate and the scheduling. Tell me more. Is that right?
Yeah, correct. And it's going to help a lot for like when you have like an empty spot on one of your 9 hauler trucks and 9 cart, you can fill a spot, right? So a little piggybacking if you're going through an area, and you'd get a notice that there's an available car in your lane. You would check out just like you would on Amazon, and it get you directly connected with that shipper that's trying to move maybe 1 vehicle, 2 vehicles, or it could be a whole truckload.
So what we need though then is some pretty great tech.
And we have it.
Okay,
It's built out.
Okay,
it's ready to rock.
Okay,
yeah.
Really? Awesome.
It's ready to rock.
Wow. All right. So when can, without putting the cart before the horse, when can we get a look at some of that? And I mean, like realistically,
So,
I'm not in any hurry. I mean,
So we're trying to go live December 1st.
Wow.
Can't say that we have already haven't moved some vehicles through our exchange already. Now
Okay.
it's a little bit of a manual process because we got to recruit these carriers. We got to get the amount of volume on there on the other end with shippers.
Yeah.
But right
exactly.
now we're working. Which one comes first?
That is the hard part, isn't it? Because as you grow, you need loads to get carriers, and plus you have awareness, and I mean that's a lot to do. Yeah.
Another thing good for the carriers is we're paying the carrier, so we could pay them same day, net 15, net 30, and then we just batch bill the shipper on the other end. So it's easier for the shipper.
stuff. ACH stuff, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, ACH, direct deposit, right? Yeah, I mean that is carriers love stuff like Cash App and Venmo and Zelle and right, as opposed to like snail mail, or, So, anyways, I mean, there's many ways to.
We can do it many different ways.
Okay,
yes.
good.
Yes. Whatever works best for them.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Well, so great. There's an opportunity here then to get as much feedback and communicate. Maybe we can help with that.
I love that.
Whoa. Oh, man. Ring the bell. That's awesome. All right, so what else haven't we talked about? What is there more? What can I mean, we've done real good here. So December 1st. Okay, well, how about what's the name of the company?
The Auto Hauler Exchange.
The Auto Hauler Exchange.
And carriers can get set up. There's a spot where they can go and sign up.
Ooh.
And right now we have dealerships middle of the country, Detroit, near some of the different auctions. Right now it's a lot of dealers buy it from auctions, and then we're moving those vehicles once they purchase them from auctions from the north, Pennsylvania, Detroit, back to places that we're familiar with, Kansas City.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so all right, so what's the website again?
AutoHaulerExchange.com.
AutoHaulerExchange.com.
Yeah.
AutoHaulerExchange.com. You can go there right now, and you can sign up. Whoa! Did we just break the internet?
Hopefully we can accept all that value.
Okay, so give it a shot. Would somebody please go to Auto Hauler? Oh, so Wendy says send the link. So let me do this. All right, so let's do. Okay, I'm typing in the live chat, AutoHaulerExchange.com, and I just hit, let's go to the live chat. There it is, AutoHaulerExchange.com. So what you want to do is go to now you can't click on that, but you got to retype it, copy and paste. Help me out here. So, hey, what's up, Cleto, man? And Wendy's here, and Kimberly's here, and Kevin says hello. Dude, and we have a live audience to some degree. What did you say? Ship a car and win a date with Frank? Wow. That's crazy. Or get signed up and win a date with Frank. No.
I'm in.
Sure, why not? To AutoHaulerExchange.com. Sinan, you know what? Sinan's here. I'll just say Sinan's here. I have the last name in phonetics somewhere, but not in front of me. So Wendy's going to go to AutoHaulerExchange.com. Awesome. Thank you. That's cool. Okay, so you can get right. There you go. I mean, you got to live up to your word. If your word isn't good, you got nothing. All right, so you go there, you get signed up. Now that's for carriers to get signed up.
Carriers and then shippers. So my end of it is to bring shippers into it.
Right.
My counterpart that's recruiting carriers is calling every day. loads will come kind of thing when we go live December 1st. But right now, we're already kind of like a soft opening. We've already started to move vehicles.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just trying to prove a concept right now.
Now, can a shipper, a customer, what happens if they go to autohaulerexchange.com? Do they?
Yeah,
Do they?
sign up
They
as
do.
well. Yep.
They do.
Yep.
Okay, carriers and shippers
Yep.
can both go to autohaulerexchange.com. Did you hear that again? What was that? It was autohaulerexchange.com here live on ATI. And we're live with Frank Zombo. Now, Frank, you are, what's your title? Do you have a title?
What is my title? I'm the
Yeah,
sales.
what is my title? Because this is I mean, yeah, we got to get busy. Yeah, we got. Let's check. We'll check.
I'm responsible for shipper sales. I mean, let's
Okay.
be honest.
Okay.
I'm the salesperson.
You're like the
I
like
think it's enterprise
business
sales.
development.
Some type of fancy
Yeah.
title,
Okay.
but
Awesome.
I'm
right.
the
I mean,
shipper
but
sales.
we're keeping it real, and so we're talking. You said December 1st launch. That's why this is kind of an exclusive right here.
It is.
Wow. Whoa. We're live at Used Car Week. This will go down in infamy.
Yeah, nowhere better to present. Right?
Wow, man, that's so cool. Wow, thanks for that. All right, so then what do we do next? All right, so next we will, I don't know, we'll figure out some kind of follow up. We'll have a parade in 2023.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
And then when you start, what is it different? I remember because again, I was learning this business just a few months ago.
Yeah,
you
right.
Have, like, your top 10
man.
load boards.
Yeah,
at
right.
some point, not that we're a load brokers. We don't allow brokers on our site.
Right.
There's no brokers on our.
There's
on
no
our marketplace.
brokers.
However, I want to be in
It's
that
an
top
exchange.
5 next year when you do it. I want to be in the top
Oh,
5.
see, I like it. I love it when people say that to me.
Yeah.
Boy, that is awesome. All right, good. I want to see you on the top 5. So, okay, so we have our work cut out for us.
Yeah.
So go to autohaulerexchange.com and give us your feedback. Whether you can give it through I don't know if you can give feedback through the site, but you can always email me, autotransportintel@gmail.com. Let us know how we can help. Frank, thanks. That was awesome, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was fun. All right, cool. So we're still live. Oh, Sean Cabin from RCG Logistics. And I got a message. I think John at Ship Your Car Now said, like, maybe people are going to keep coming over. So it's okay, cool. So this is we're in it's almost like the Santa Claus setup, right?
I know how to sit in your lap, do I?
I'm sitting exactly. So we're going to change that whole concept now. Because, all right, so we're now literally, right now, it's the RCG Logistics reception, right, at Used Car Week. And Sean Cabin with RCG Logistics. Sean, tell us a little bit more about you and RCG Logistics.
I mean, I'm a Pisces. I like long walks in the park,
Awesome.
I'm 40. I'm feeling my age right now. These people drink. So we're having a great time.
Yeah.
We're sponsoring it because we really enjoy being part of the community here, and we've been very lucky that people here have helped us grow and everything like that. And we're RCG is a full-service transportation company. We do everything from automotive to end of life. We have a lot of specialty in the power sports side, and we do freight and everything like that. And it's really a company that's been based upon over communication and transparency, tech development, and a lot of partnerships with the financial side of the industry. So.
You've got, I think, a lot of business relationships in how do I say this? Salvage or
end of life.
Right,
so,
end of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it well. End of life. I like that.
Oh.
Okay, so what is different about the end of life vertical that requires a touch like RCG?
Yeah, well, we're very much a high touch company. We're something where we have to be on top of things, and we have to be identifying issues and impact, because OEMs and stuff like that, it's its own beast, and there's a whole bunch of other challenges for that, including maintaining your fleet and everything like that. But salvage is a lot more, idiosyncratic issues. It's like if more damages, especially a lot of insurance hits. If people are buying these cars to part them out, like most of our biggest clients, they're looking at a lot of good, but some pretty serious bad, so the title is salvaged. And that means having a team of people that are trained and really have the authority to make decisions and decide what the best way to move forward is, have negotiations, and be able to talk really in a way to transporters that is meaningful and gives them the information they need to decide if they can handle their load or not. So it's really a lot of understanding, a lot of communication, a lot of being able to go back and forth and figure out how we can get things done.
Yeah, so Yeah, I mean, from womb to tomb, lots of communication because this is tough stuff to move,
No,
right?
it can be. I mean,
Can
there are
be.
people who are really good at this. We like building long-term relationships based upon lanes, so that people have, Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday, the same trips. They're making the same moves. They're doing the same things because it's already difficult enough dealing with end of life. It's something where you can have missing axles. You can have four wheels missing off this thing.
Yeah.
You got to deal with fork on, fork off sometimes. A lot of vehicles that don't start, don't run, don't roll. So we really have to focus on that and make sure that the people that we work with are really comfortable with the long-term relationship, so they know what's going on with the lots, they know what's going on with the vehicles, and they can really take care of business.
Yeah, it's a lot. One of the things I've been talking to, because like I said, identified, I think there are 11, maybe more, transportation and logistics companies in the expo hall alone.
I thought everyone was a logistics company.
Right?
I just see logistics.
Well, it's funny you say that. Well, I like that because when a company says to me, well, we don't really talk transportation, I'm thinking,
You don't sell a product.
right? Then, what are you doing? But it's fair at the same time. So, okay, well, so then the question is, well, what are the unique service propositions that are offered by your transportation logistics company? I was thinking that, okay, so I'm going to say there are folks in your organization that know some of these carriers personally.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Exactly. And talk to them and have learned what it's going to take for certain vehicles to get moved, what information needs to be shared up front, what other releases, or because we know, like, from our recovery shows, working with recovery lots, which you also do, right, to get the vehicles released.
Yeah.
They have their own set of regulations, parameters to abide by. And so to keep the peace, as it were, between the carrier, the shipper, the storage lot, etc., that's a lot of work.
Well, it just depends on what you do. I mean, we're lucky because our team, came from the repossession space. So
Okay.
we have a lot of deep relationships, and we have people on the team that we're able to acquire because they were able to come on board, which is really helpful us, that have dealt with these people for 20, 30 years on the repossession side. I know how frustrating it is for transporters to work with repossession agencies sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes we lose the fact that the repossession agencies aren't being paid for the time they use to transport. It's a loss to them. Every time they're there to open up the gate, they're paying somebody that they're not making any money for. So we have to find ways of making it so it works well for them, and that's part of it is making sure that it's really clear what the law requirements are to our drivers, and a lot of times it's making sure that the repo agents understand what we're going through and what the transport is going through, and making exceptions so that we don't have people coming out and having to deal with dry run situations or detention for hours on end while they're waiting for a release.
There are several recovery agent representatives, company owners here at Used Car Week. Because is this the repo contract? You know what I mean? Like today, right? What?
Please don't ask me that question.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what my schedule's like. I don't know what day it is.
I know, right? Exactly. But anyways, there are what we're getting at. There are folks in every vertical here at Used Car Week. Your repo recovery, transportation, software, logistics, dealers, auctions, auto remarketing, finance, insurance, all coming together under one roof. And this is a great opportunity to understand the challenges in the other verticals. And it's neat that I like that we keep talking about repo and recovery so much because it's a hard car to book, pick up, deliver without knowing the nuances of that vertical.
Well, that's true. And the really thing I love about this conference is that it brings the transporters with the finance companies. And the thing about this is there's so much difference in what they do and how far away they are that it needs to have that communication feedback. The financial companies need to hear about gas. They need to hear about insurance cost increases. They need to understand about the equipment shortages and how hard it is to get certain types of trailers right now. And when they understand that, when they hear it, they get the first-hand experience, they got proof in front of them, they can make decisions on their side to say, hey, maybe we need to pay a little more. Maybe we need to have a little bit more flexibility in our SLAs. Maybe we need to have more lot hours, stuff like that. It makes them be able to find out what the accommodations are supposed to be, and then give those to everybody.
I'm really glad you pointed that out because that is where we are now in the evolution is that we're learning, hey, what's up? Beck is taking a photo right now. Check. Yeah. So,
come on,
he's going to photobomb us. Beck is gonna back from Super Dispatch, everybody.
See y'all, Super
Live on ATI. What's up? Yo, Super Dispatch in the house.
They're awesome.
Yeah, exactly. You,
Best
you hear
people.
you hear a lot of great things about Super Dispatch, no matter where you go. So thank you, Beck.
And I will
Awesome.
say that Super Dispatch is one of these platforms that just really is carrier focused and builds things out. We talked to their development team. We helped them build some of their UI stuff like that because we had some knowledge from from oversight. But these guys just absolutely are great with working with carriers and building out things that really work for them.
I want to just finish the thought. Financial companies, it is great because it's actually, and it's hard to walk up to a financial company and start talking to them because it's like, whoa. But they need to know what you're going through, what they need to know about the challenges. So you can't walk up and say, these are my gripes. But if you get to know somebody and you get to talking,
And you get 3 beers in.
and you get 3 beers in,
Yeah.
that's right. Now you have an opportunity to to give your elevator pitch of challenges in a professional manner.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's cool.
And once people know, they want to fix problems. Everyone here is a problem solver. Everyone, you don't get in the positions you're in these companies unless you're there to make sure that things are. There's nobody who's just checking the box.
Yeah.
You always got to innovate. You always got to change. I mean, things have been so crazy. The last 3 years, I've aged more. I'm actually 26.
Actually, we're all aging faster
Yeah.
than, you look at a photo from 5 years ago, it's like, what happened? Like, I don't know. I've just come to realize people age fast.
Yeah. Well, I'm just happy
Crazy.
because I look 10 years older, but at least I'm like 30 pounds lighter. So.
Oh, that's great,
Yeah.
man. Good for you.
I
Wow.
Then it's 40 to go.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Man.
Okay.
I'm definitely a big member. I love eating. It's delicious.
I know. Well, did you see that dessert? That backlot cars dessert?
Oh no! What happened?
Oh my God! It was you didn't. Oh, you didn't have the dessert today?
I've been.
Okay, so you've been in out of meetings. There was a dessert, a backlot cars it was like a mousse. It was a chocolate mousse with this Did you get that? Oh, it was a chocolate mousse with a dark chocolate crust. Oh my God, it was nuts. Yeah, exactly. I wish. Actually, I didn't finish it on purpose.
No.
I'm so proud of myself. Yeah.
That clapper.
Oh,
Where's my
man. Exactly. No, there's no guest bell. Sean, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that was fun. All right, cool, man. I'll be talking to you. Okay. So, all right. So we're still live, and this is we never do this. And hopefully, is the audio okay? Go to camera 1. Well, we've been on camera 1. Let's stay on this camera. Thank you, Sean. Awesome. So, all right. So we're still on camera 1. We actually have another live guest lined up from ACI Transport, and it's Max. Is it Max? It is Max. All right, Max from ACI Transport is going to come up and talk to me live on stage, and let's see what happens here. So, hey, Max. All right, so have a seat.
Oh my gosh.
Shake my hand. All right, so yeah, cool. So we're live right now. All right, cool. And the reason we're doing this is our microphone.
All right.
Okay.
Deal.
And that is our volume. So if it looks like it's really low.
Huh? So we're good. Yes.
Okay. So all right. So you check.
Check.
Yeah. Give me a mic check. Okay. Good.
Mic check. 1,
Okay.
2.
All right. Good. All right. So we're live. So we're live with Max from ACI Transport. Max, tell us more about you and ACI, please.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
So more about me. I kind of got in the industry off the finance industry and found myself Aaron Friedman, Gary Horton, Jessica Gear, my bosses. Leadership team is amazing. I first found ACI. I cold called them trying to sell them office furniture, and walked into their office, and I'm just like, I walk in, I feel like I'm in the Wolf of Wall Street. The carriers going back and forth, yelling at customers.
Yes.
It's loud. The energy is just 100%. You love it. What's going on? Okay. So
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, Wolf of Wall. It's just like,
Yeah.
Jordy, what's going on?
That's what the dispatch office is like.
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like Wolf of
yeah.
Wall Street. Yeah.
It's like, Jordy, what's going on? So
Yeah.
I
don't care.
Yeah.
Get off the
So,
phone.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we
It's
found
crazy.
ourselves there. I know it's crazy. So
It's funny.
the next day, I'm just like, what are you guys doing here? I want to be a part of this. And
Yeah.
got into the transport industry from that. And 4 years later, I found myself loving every moment of it.
Yeah.
The schmoozing, the A to B, the life. It's just, it's how life should be. Logistics is,
Ooh.
you crave it.
Logistics is is you're on the pulse
Oh yeah,
when you're working in
you,
logistics.
you
That's true.
the
Yeah, I
dispatch
agree with
line,
you.
the
Yeah,
sales line is just
logistics is the pulse.
yeah.
Whoa, put that on a T-shirt.
That is
Yeah,
hashtag
that's actually
worthy
good.
right there.
Hashtag logistics is the pulse. Wow, that's good.
This is my first used car week actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
How are you liking it?
I'm loving it. So I've been calling these people for the past 4 years. You
You've
know,
been calling these people
Oh,
for the past 4
I mean,
years.
I've been calling all the people at this used car week, and it's just like, I know
Oh,
you,
yeah.
I know
Oh.
you, I know you, and it's just when you put a face to a name, it feels so powerful. You have that energy in front of you.
It is.
You know who they are.
There it is. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
wrote down logistics is the pulse. Hashtag. That's why I love these.
Right here.
I love these, and this is the pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly. You're meeting people that you've been doing business with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the past couple of years.
I know, it's amazing.
It's different, and then like the connections that you make, the more you breathe, and the more this business is very small.
It is.
I use
it's pretty tight knit.
I use the word with J that I cannot repeat.
Okay.
It starts with an I. I'm not gonna say it more. But like we all breed each other. We all come from the same thing. We all go back and forth, and we all know each other and how we build this community. And this community has been so strong for all of us. And you know, it's changing, and I want us to be together more and more. So like, this podcast helps us bring together.
Well, and you know, I was gonna say this too. Is that so? Carriers feel that community, dispatchers feel that community, businesses feel that community, and when you can connect all these ecosystems, I mean, you really have something.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's what we're trying to do.
I think we were talking just about that also yesterday.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You build these things together, and once you have that ecosystem.
Yeah.
And I use this word, a synergistic approach to logistics.
You're right. You said that yesterday. A synergistic approach to logistics. Yeah, right.
It's not a real word. I'm making it up.
Synergistic?
Yeah.
I thought that was a real word.
It's a Maxwell for sure.
Oh, okay.
It's a Maxwell.
Well, synergy is a word.
Synergy is a word.
Synergistic.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, hey, that could be a transportation company, Synergistics LLC.
There is I think there's
Synergistics.
There's one
is there?
One. It's Syngin.
Dang it!
It's Syngin.
Oh, Syngin. I have heard of Syngin.
Yeah, Syngin. So I had no idea. I talked to Alex, one of their reps. He's a cool guy. WWS bought them out a few years ago. No idea. They're a good company though. But the 3PL market is a very strong market for me, and I've been doing it for years, and just knowing. I didn't even know about you guys until Aaron came on the show.
Yeah. Oh well, what a mistake. No.
That's
okay. Well, here's what's neat. Truth. It was 2018 or 2019 when I met Aaron. Well, I was going to point to the balcony, but we're not in Vegas. But in Vegas, I think it was 2019. I heard Aaron say to Jesse something about logistics, and I turned around and said, "Hey, I'm Jay from Auto Transport Intel. I have a YouTube channel where I talk about logistics. Are you guys interested in talking to me?" That's literally how the conversation started. Isn't that funny?
And it's built a family from there.
Right.
And
it's been nonstop since.
And
yeah.
Listen, I messaged you
even before.
I messaged you on LinkedIn before we got here.
Yes, that's right. You found me on LinkedIn.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Stop by our booth.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Stop. You said that.
Yeah.
And I said to Ty, we got a list going of people we need to talk to.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
This is a total rant, a total tangent, but conversations and text messaging is going down. Emojis are happening.
Emojis.
It is now hieroglyphics. Remember this
yesterday? Whoa.
It's real. Okay.
Whoa. So we're just going to like smiley face, dollar sign, boomerang. And then like, right. Soda bottles and all that stuff.
Does the bolo tie play? I wasn't sure.
Oh my gosh, I didn't notice it. I used to wear bolo ties, and I don't mean what I mean is I like bolo ties. I just don't know if I have anymore.
It plays. Right?
Wow. Yeah, I like it. It looks good. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, nice.
Yeah, set dressing approves.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. This is Max ACI Transport. So when you see ACI Transport, now you can think of Max. We were talking to Jesse earlier. Maybe we'll catch Jesse on camera. Jesse from ACI Transport also expresses how, ACI really cares about people. They want to talk to you if you've got something you want to talk about. call ACI Transport the next time you see their load and say, hey, I want to talk about this.
It's real. This is
Yeah,
like
I want to
ACI,
talk.
adaptability, communication, integrity.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's who we are. It's who we are. It's like who we are as a core. So I appreciate you, Jay. Thanks
Yeah, thanks a lot, Max.
Thanks a lot,
I
guys.
appreciate it. Thank you very much. That was fun. That was really fun.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Awesome. It's real. It's happening. We're doing this live on ATI. All right, so we have, what are we doing next? Thomas is coming up. Thanks, Max. All right, Thomas is coming up. Now, Thomas is with Shipper Car Now, and we're going to meet him and have a seat. So have a seat. Now we're gonna sit close because this is the only microphone. We never do this. I promise, Thomas. So all right, so this is the microphone. That's the volume level. So if you see it really low, then you're not close enough to the microphone. Okay. All right, Thomas, please say hello. We're live on ATI.
Hello, how's everyone doing?
All right, cool. So Thomas, you're with Ship Your Car Now.
Correct.
What do you do at Ship Your Car Now?
I'm the senior business account executive for Supercars. I work the B2B business vertical.
Okay. All right. B2B.
Yeah.
And so what is for, there's going to be some, it's like not B2B. I don't know. What is B2B? Beer to beer? No.
Business to business.
Business to business.
It could be beer to beer.
Okay. In fact, it might end up beer to beer doing business to business. All right.
Right.
So who's your customer in a B2B situation?
Well, with Ship Your Car Now, we have a lot of verticals. My vertical is auto dealership, so we deal with, dealership groups, independent dealers, franchise dealers. We also do remarketing, we do auctions, we do.
Which are different verticals, because I was going to say,
Yeah.
what's a vertical? That would be
a
line
of business.
A line of business. Okay, so dealers are a vertical,
Yeah.
auctions are a vertical, and you think of it as a stack,
Right.
right? So yeah, and in fact, it's visualizing how your types of customers, types of business actually is helpful,
Yes.
right? So
Correct.
that's why we talk in these visual terms, vertical and B2B. Okay, so then, all right, now that you've identified that, what do you talk about?
What do we talk about?
Yeah, so, and how do you go about that?
Well, I mean, it's very simple. We're technology and a auto transport company. So the basic of the foundation of the business is we do auto transport, but we do have a very what's the word I'm looking for? Technology that we offer in this digital age that can really make the auto shipping process for inbound from auctions and outbound to customers very simple, very seamless.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, and so how do you create a seamless, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just diving into the pieces here because this is good stuff. Is that so? I mean, technology, communication, relationships. All right, here's a good one. You were there when we had lunch today. The
Yes.
question was, how? I don't know if you were there for this. The question came up: how do you vet? What are good ways of vetting carriers?
Good
I don't
ways
think
of
you
vetting.
were there.
No, I
So
wasn't there.
yeah, so let's just ask it. What are some good methods to vet carriers? For example, carriers, you need good carriers. Everybody needs good carriers. In fact, if it's no secret, well, it is no secret, should be no secret, every single company that we've talked to is looking for good carriers.
Correct.
So if you're a good carrier and you're having trouble, you're feeling financial issues, everybody's looking for you. Like, that should get somebody's attention. If you're a good carrier and you're having trouble finding business, making money, companies are looking for you.
Correct.
So how do you connect to those companies? And also, how does a good carrier establish to a prospective company that they are a good carrier?
Well, I'm gonna answer this very simple.
All right, cool. Awesome.
I'm on the sales side, so I do B2B.
Yeah.
If you want to
Okay.
talk to
Fair
John,
enough.
he handles operations.
I like this answer because that's right.
So,
well, this is why
right,
companies have departments.
Right, we have departments.
All
so
right.
Separate. I mean, I understand
yeah.
how we vet carriers because you have to make sure they have the bonds, the insurance, the MC number, and,
Yeah, exactly.
and all the different stuff.
That's right.
I used to own a trucking company.
So,
but,
all right. Well, so let's move on from that. Tell us something interesting about prospective dealers or customers or a vertical. What's without sharing secret sauce? I don't know if there is secret sauce. Is there secret sauce?
It's nothing is never a secret. It's just about a discipline or
Ooh, organization, a regimen,
organization
right?
or
Like you have a
proprietary
plan.
differentiator.
When you go talk to a prospect,
Right.
do you have a plan?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, I have a plan.
And does your
I have
plan?
a plan and a process.
All right, up they. What? I was talking to a dealer, and I said, what makes a dealer great? And the one word that she said was process. A good dealership has a good process, right? That way, that's how you scale and increase your volume of business.
Well, you have to focus on the 20% that make you the money, and not the 80% that's waste of time. You automate that. So everything is automated with a process, and we do the same thing. We automate that process for dealers because instead of making 5 phone calls to 5 different carriers or putting it on central dispatch and trying to vet the whole process, we make that process simple. You use us. We handle all the back office. We handle all the customer service. We handle all the transportation vetting. We do the whole thing. So it's just a matter of you just looking at your dashboard to see when the car got picked up, where it's at, and when it gets delivered.
And in fact, you just made me think of, because the word automation can, scare a little bit of thought. Here's the thing, but you can do manual automation. In fact, if let's say you're a carrier, your manual automation would be having a running lane, so you know where, you know the roads, you know the exits, you know the gas station you like to go to, you know the hours of the locations you visit. So that repetition allows you to scale your business and move more units and make more money per week. Yeah. So it's all about knowing your process.
Correct.
Wow. That's awesome. Thomas.
Yes.
You did great. That was awesome.
Thank you,
man. Thank you so much.
Your listeners, they are
wow.
they football fans?
So, I don't know, probably. You got a team?
Yeah. Jay don't know who I am, huh?
No, but
Oh, no. Wow.
two guys before you.
Frank Zombo. He played for the Chiefs.
Chiefs. Go ahead.
I played for the Bills.
Wow. We have 2 football players in one night. That's never, ever happened. Tell us. Yeah.
So I was drafted out of University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill, 1993, first round, 28th pick by the Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
Defensive back.
That's awesome.
My rookie year was the last Super Bowl against the Cowboys.
Wow.
So I played in the Super Bowl.
Wow, that's amazing.
9 years.
What does that feel like?
Now that's awesome.
Is it?
That's like
Whoa.
Christmas, your first date, your virgin experience,
God,
all
right.
rolled up in one.
Whoa, that's amazing. Wow.
It's indescribable.
It's indescribable.
Right,
it's
right.
gotta be.
Yeah,
That's
it was a fun
nuts.
time. It was a very fun time.
What year was that?
I was drafted in '93, so I played 9 years. So I retired in 2002.
That's awesome. And I think Frank Zombo has a similar timeline in that I think he played a little after you, but it was still, I think he retired, I don't know, 15 years ago?
Yeah, I've been retired about 20 now. Yeah.
Because it's, just to talk about, I mean, that is, what's it like to have that career? What's that like?
That's what I'm saying. It's another thing that's indescribable.
Indescribable.
It was just,
wow.
You dream as a kid.
Yeah,
I used to watch Tony Dorsett, Danny White. I was a big Cowboys Raiders fan, and just remember watching it with my dad every Sunday religiously.
Wow.
After church, so we went to church, and then we came home and watched.
Wow. Wow.
And,
from church to church.
Yeah. So
wow.
then, just growing up playing football and having an opportunity. Yeah.
That's incredible. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely,
neat.
Yeah.
That is so neat.
I know you had some football.
Wow. Well, of course we do. I mean, everybody watches
Right,
football. Everybody watches it. Right. Yeah, no, the NFL has a great thing going because everybody watches. I mean, and not just NFL, NCAA, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, my God. College football. See, I'm the worst person to ask. I don't really have.
You don't have a favorite team?
I am. I must be the strangest person.
Hold on. Do you watch football? You just said everybody watch football.
I watch. Well, okay. So my oldest son is a sports nut.
Okay.
Okay. So he's got me watching. Well, okay, so his go-to college team is OU.
Oh, University of
Okay.
Ohio State.
Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma.
University of
Okay.
Oklahoma. But I mean, I know very little else. And I enjoy different games, but I mean, I'm like, it's like asking like a tech nerd how they feel about football. Like I can barely watch a whole game because I start thinking of like shows and stuff. I mean, I'm ridiculous, So, um, and then like NFL. Okay, so I live in Kansas City, so obviously I'm a Chiefs fan. Yeah.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, I like watching Mahomes play. Because he mixes it up, right? He's unpredictable. He's good. He's clearly talented. He taps into like human skill on a momentary basis. I mean, it's nuts. But I listen to the announcers, so I like to watch the camera work and what everybody's talking about. And the announcers were actually just talking about how I think it was on his last game who they played. I don't know, can't remember. But it was Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Tennessee
Okay,
Titans.
Oh, that was a close game.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, that was
See,
a close game.
again, I don't know much, but I tell you, Derrick Henry is amazing.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Oh my gosh! Well, yeah, it's almost like he invented being a running back. Like nobody ever saw this before. Yeah. So
just to speak on one last thing.
Yeah.
When we used to land in Kansas City, when we used to play the Chiefs back in the day, we always used to go to Gates Barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Oh yeah. I like it.
Fast food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and now there's Oklahoma Joe's. Is Oklahoma
they got
Joe's?
some more restaurants.
Yeah, there's right.
Haven't been back.
Well, there's so, and I really like Bait City ribs.
Oh, okay.
So there are many good. Well, Kansas City, right? You just took me into barbecue, and so Kansas City has a lot of. It's a fun city.
It is.
Yeah, it is fun.
We land,
So
we go straight to Gates.
that's straight to Gates. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That is really fun. Cool. So then I'll see you later for a beer.
No, I got golf in the morning. Remember? I got to be up at 5:30 in the morning to catch the shuttle to play at 7.
Oh, well, great. I hope you have a great game.
But I am going to have a drink, though.
Okay, well, good.
It's still early.
Yeah, it's totally early.
Yeah,
6 o'clock San Diego
I
time.
have a drink.
All right, good. All
Thanks
right,
for having
cool.
me on.
Thank you so much. That
All
was
right,
really fun.
appreciate it.
Thanks, Thomas.
thank
All right,
you.
I'll see you soon.
All right.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
I think, man, that was great. Man, that was amazing. I think you can't. I'm live, and you can if you want. You're invited, but you're not. It's pretty fun, but I don't have 25. Not right now. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Exactly. Oh, see. Okay. Rich has Let's go to live chat. Rich has Minnesota Vikings. Oh yeah. Kimberly has the Chiefs. And yeah, Rich, I will connect you to Max. I need to get his email. But what you can do is, Rich, do this. Look up Max on. Let's see. Go to. It's Max. What is his last name? Just type in Max ACI transport. Right? Will that work? And no, that didn't come up. So do me a favor, Rich. Send me a message on LinkedIn, and I'll look up Max. I don't know why he didn't just pop. Look up Max on. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that came through my headphones. So, all right, so we're still live. Mic check 1 2 3. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We just did an hour live on Tuesday night, live from Used Car Week, and so we accomplished our goal, which is really cool. So what I need to do now is probably say goodnight and thank you, and that's probably what I should do. Because at this point, I don't think we have anybody left with we had a line going. I don't know how many guests we just had. Hashtag logistics is the pulse. And I don't know where I put my list of those 11 companies. Oh, here it is. Here we go. I'm always taking notes. These are 11 companies that are in the expo hall right now at Used Car Week 2022 in San Diego. Are you ready? Montway, Pre-Owned Auto Logistics, ACI Transport, McCollister's Transportation Group, Proficient Auto Transport, Accelerated Services, Acertus, ACV, RPM, RCG Logistics, United Road, and Ship Your Car Now. Okay, and what we're talking about is these are all transportation and logistics companies with exhibit booths. And that doesn't even include the companies that are attending, like Super Dispatch. We saw Super Dispatch. I don't even know who else is here. Although we saw Kevin Parada, and he's a carrier. So the point is that the transportation and logistics vertical is well represented here at Used Car Week, and that is exciting. And I don't know, like let's go to like NADA. That's going to be in January. How many will be there? I don't know. I'm going to start to measure that. Now we know, like if we look at Auto Haulers Association of America, obviously a deep bench of transportation and logistics companies. But what other trade shows have that many transportation and logistics companies? And as we learned, as Ty and I have learned, Digital Dealer has several. Not as many as Used Car Week, I don't think, but we're going to be keeping track. And we say these things because if you're in transportation and logistics and you want to learn more about these trade shows or tap into ATI or whatever it is, whatever your question is, let us know how we can help you. That's what we're here for. It's autotransportintel at gmail.com. Autotransportintel@gmail.com. You know the email address. You know the YouTube channel. It's ATI Auto Business. We took Auto Transport Intel, we made ATI, and it's ATI Auto Business because we have grown beyond our original roots into the automotive ecosystem. As we say, we're educated entertainment for the automotive ecosystem, connecting retail, wholesale, logistics, and tech. I'm Jay, I'm the founder, and I'm so proud of the interviews that happen here and the networking and the learning and the sharing. It's absolutely amazing. There's Tony Long with the IARA. I mean, we've met so many people. It's actually been kind of a great year for this channel. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in 2023. We're not even done. I'm just ending. I sound like I'm signing off, but it's today's sign off, and tomorrow we're going to come back with some more content. Still working out what time that's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to be on the podcast stage. I don't know if we're just going to be in the exhibit hall. I'm not sure, but we will be back tomorrow because we're ATI Auto Business. We appreciate you. Thank you so very much for tuning in for this live stream, live from the podcast stage at Used Car Week 2022. Thank you so much, Cherokee Media. I want to thank all my guests that were on the show tonight. Again, I want to thank Murphy Auto Transport Services, Superflow Systems, Rapid Recon, Pre-Owned Auto Logistics, Ship Your Car Now, McCollister's Transportation Group, and everybody in the live chat. I'm going to run the car hauler. We didn't see it at the beginning, so here comes the car hauler. Thank you so much. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.